but you can influence soil structure. Adding decomposed organic matter would be your first step in doing so. Organic matter is one of the most important factors in having healthy soil, yes, even though it's only 5% of it. More than 5% is great, but our soil test will let us know that that's even necessary. Organic matter consists of living and decomposing plant and animal material. It's pretty amazing how even that small 5% can affect the soil and the life in it. It retains moisture while improving drainage. It alleviates compacted soil. It holds on to while providing nutrients slowly to the plants. It buffers pH, and most of all, it provides biology and their food. The list goes on and on. Scientists are continually studying the benefits of it. Compost is the best organic matter available. What we're interested in is the final product of composting, and that is called humus. Its appearance is dark and coffee-like. It feels light and crumbly. Its smell is rich, earthy, and healthy, and it should not be warm or hot to the touch. Void of branches or undecomposed material, it should also be alive with earthworms and other arthropods. If it smells bad at all, it wasn't made correctly and it should be avoided. All compost is not the same though. Some are made of manure, some with leaves and grass clippings. Sometimes people throw anything that'll break down and decompose. And then there's compost with a combination of all of these. Whatever the source is, the most important thing is that it's made correctly. I'm not going to cover making compost in this video. That, my friends, is a whole different science in itself, and we just don't have enough time for it. Plus, I don't think most people have the resources to compost enough for top dressing a lawn. When you're applying it, you use approximately 1 square yard per 1,000 square feet. So if a yard is, say, 5,000 square feet, obviously you need 5 square yards. Do you know how many leaves it takes to break down and get 5 yards of compost? Me neither, but it's a lot more than I have. When buying compost, it's important to look for the physical attributes we just talked about. Ask the supplier if he or she has had the compost tested. If they do, ask to see the results. If they don't, look for another source. See if they've had a bioassay done, which tests for the microbial populations in the compost. Another source of compost out there are biosolids. Yeah, they're high in organic matter and microbes, but please avoid them. Biosolids contain heavy metals, including lead and arsenic, which are dangerous to children and pets. Let's put it this way. Biosolids are everything that goes down your toilet and everyone else's, including hormones and pharmaceuticals. So please avoid them. If you're not sure what the source is, by all means, ask the person you're buying them from. Sometimes finding a good compost supplier can be difficult, but they are out there. At the very least, compost should have at least a regular soil test done as you would your soil. A pH should be around neutral, which is 7, and the carbon to nitrogen ratio is around 15:1. Moisture level will be higher than 40% but less than 80. And its base percent ratio is consistent with that of soil, which we'll get into in a bit. If the seller has never heard of pH, but you think the compost is good based on its physical attributes as well as the price and the location of the supplier, you may want to send out and have it tested yourself. It should only be about under $20. Then go back and educate the supplier on why the test is important. You should definitely have a compost test done before you use it. Ask around, get the word out, and sooner or later you'll find a good source. Soil and compost bioassays can be expensive, so some suppliers are reluctant to have them done. And if they do have the bioassay done, you're lucky and don't hesitate to pay a little bit extra for it. You'll be able to meet the demands of what your soil is lacking in microbes. Top dressing your lawn is the best way to add organic matter to your soil. Unless you're starting your lawn from scratch and you're going to till the compost into the soil, it's really the only way. Applying 1/4 to 1/2 inch evenly on top of your lawn is the maximum amount you can top dress at a given time. More than 1/2 inch and you'll run into problems. A top dressing of 3/8 of an inch will be equivalent to 1 square yard of compost and will raise the organic matter in your soil about 1%. Apply it in late summer or early spring is optimum. If you have the opportunity to do both, that's great, the sooner you reach your goals. Thoroughly aerating your soil before you top dress allows the compost to get deep into the soil and work quicker with minimal erosion problems.